The name's Hoover. Felix Hoover. Felix Hoover is the star of Special Agent, a game by Firebird, released in 1988 for $1.99. Only came out on the C64, and it's a Danish Designs production, so you can guess where the game comes from. You play the part of Felix Hoover, and you have to get all of the plans for a spaceship from the KGB base, and all the plans are hidden behind, I think, 70 doors on the level. So I'm running along the top there, and there's an elevator going up and down. Yes, it's very similar to elevator action. There are agents who spawn, and you shoot them, or you can duck down, and you have to basically collect stuff. So, trying to work out how to get the stuff behind this door. There we go. Did it somehow. You can jump, and when you jump, you go faster than when you can walk, which is slightly strange. Got 500 points there. So there are 70 of these doors and 4 levels. That's quite a lot of doors to get through. And there's a lot of waiting for lifts to arrive. Oh, duck down there. Duck down again, shoot them. Did I shoot him? Where's he gone? I must have shot him. Didn't get any sound effect having shot that second baddie. Come on. Right, got stuff behind that door. Beautiful animation on your main character, especially when he's jumping. Moving it on, because it does take quite a while to work your way through the level. Get these adverts for real-world products. There's Adidas. We saw Coke go by, and there's one for the Amiga and C64. 3M now appears. And again, I have to wait for this lift. Most of the game involves waiting for lifts. And you have to be very careful getting on and off them. You can't drop too far or you will die. Need to shoot him there. And then need to go and open that door there. The scrolling when you get off the lifts can be strange because the screen will suddenly move. Or when you get on, in fact, as well. And baddies immediately... Oh, did he shoot me or did I kind of fall over there? I'm not sure. But I've respawned at my death point. We will come to that shortly, because that's a good respawning. And suddenly I'm respawning up there. Yes, this is a problem with Special Agent. The respawning half the time seems to shove you miles away from where you died. And moving it on, you can, because the complex nature of the levels where you're doubling back on yourself, you can end up miles away. There you go, I'm up there all of a sudden. And that's a considerable way away. I mean, we're talking 3 or 4 minutes of waiting for lifts and jumping around from where I actually died. It's such a shame because the game does get it right, and also getting on off and on lifts is a bit painful. Now it's spawned me at the top of the level. Back where I started. Here's level 2. Yeah, none of these adverts are licensed, are they? So I've got a very brown level 2. And there are many, many things to collect. Only spot effects as you play the game. And then lift noises when you're on them will get on your nerves. Get off there. More beer. Oh, need to be careful when you're jumping because it's very easy to plunge to your death. Jump there. Maxell. Everyone's advertising in this. Some reviewer on Lemon64 criticised the game because they pointed out this is supposed to be a KGB base. So none of these people will be advertising in a KGB base, would they? I just kind of... Oh, I've died. I just... Oh, yeah. It's a fantasy computer game. Oh. I mean, aside from the fact the plot of the game was probably bolted on by Firebird afterwards to add the KGB, because we all know how these things worked. Down we go. And got that. I think when baddies go off the screen, the game ceases to track them. So they can suddenly disappear. Oh, I think I got shot there. And I spawned there, which isn't too bad. But equally, this could be an entire section I'd need to run along and then get some lifts to... Oh, hang on, do I go up here? Or can I go down? Ah, yes, I'm going down, so I don't get shot by that guy. You get warning they're about to shoot you because the baddies will suddenly just scoot back and forth to indicate they're angry or something before they fire. Which is a nice little touch because you do get some warning that they've spotted you. Zap64 gave the game 63% and called it derivative. I mean, yeah, it is derivative, but $1.99 for this? It's kind of what you expect from budget games. It's a knockoff of something else relatively well implemented. This is level 3. And there are so many doors, so many doors. Slightly overwhelming. The game could get by with less doors. It's just a complete overload. Of course, you're also reminded of Impossible Mission. See how he scooted around there before he shot me? Yeah, it reminds you of Impossible Mission with all the elevators as well, but I think the main inspiration here is clearly elevator action, but Impossible Mission may be something that has inspired this. Very big guns the baddies have got. Or are they knives? No, they're guns. And if you like what you're seeing here on ChinnyVision, the videos come out every Thursday night. And if you really, really like what you're seeing, there is a Patreon. Details in the description below where you can join that and you get previews of upcoming videos as well as exclusives. And this is level 4, the final level, which the agents disappear and suddenly you get these rotating balls that shoot you. They look like those things that you could... Remember those kind of things you could get that had a ball in the middle and a hoop around it you jumped on? It looks like those. And a big pair of pants going up and down as lifts. Alternatively, part of the silver TVS logo. The bottom part. I mean, by now, if you've got this far, you're doing very, very well. I've been using a cheat, obviously. The code is seemingly only did one other game. That was Eagles for Houston, a game I've never played. So, is Special Agent special? Well, I think the derivative point that Zap raised is a little bit unfair. Yes, it's elevator action. Yes, that's the better game. But this is a large and enjoyable game for $1.99. Yes, there are niggles. Yes, there are bugs. The respawning is really annoying. Death by elevator is also annoying as well. And the people who cracked this game also pointed out they'd fixed some other bugs. So if you have an original copy, you may be more frustrated than I was. But overall, I enjoyed myself. The levels are big. It's going to take you 15 minutes, I reckon, to clear each of these levels. But it's enjoyable and there's a lot of content there for your $1.99. Yes, of course I'm going to say go play elevator action instead. But for something that came out at the end of the $1.99 era, as games are transitioning to $2.99, this isn't bad at all. And you'd have been getting a lot of game here for your money.